go, Vikings! Take two. Welcome to Dat Man Vikings Fan channel, where you don't have to be a Vikings fan, but it sure helps when you are. This weekend, we have the ultimate matchup for the NFC Championship game. We have the Philadelphia Eagles going up against the Washington Commanders in the chance to go to the Super Bowl, playing against either the Buffalo Bills or the Kansas City Chiefs. We know the NFC Championship will be held in the Eagles' home stadium in Philadelphia, where the weather conditions will be most likely be 40 degrees and the wind being 10 miles per hour. Unlike in my first video, when I looked at the regular season game when the Chiefs and Bills played together, Philadelphia and the Washington Commanders played two regular season games, where the Philadelphia Eagles beat the Washington Commanders 26-18 on November 14th. But then in the second game, the Washington Commanders beat the Philadelphia Eagles 36-33 on December 22nd. So in this video, I will have to look at each team's regular season stats to make my prediction of who is going to win. Quarterbacks. Jalen Hurts was drafted in the 2020 draft in the second round by the Philadelphia Eagles and has been the starting QB for the Eagles for 5 years. For Jalen Hurts, his regular season completion percentage is 68.7%. His yards thrown is 2,903. He has made 18 touchdowns and thrown 5 interceptions, with a rating of 103.7. This, however, is Jayden Daniels' rookie year as the starting QB for the Washington Commanders, being drafted in the first round as the second overall pick. Jayden Daniels this season has had a 69% completion rating and has thrown 3,568 yards, making 25 touchdowns, and has thrown 9 interceptions, making him have a 100.1% rating. With all these percentages and statistics about these quarterbacks, I will have to pick Jalen Hurts as the QB to win this game. However, Jayden Daniels was part of the team that took down the number 1 seed and was a key player during that game, being the Detroit Lions. Running backs. Saquon Barkley was drafted in the 2018 draft in the first round, second pick to the New York Giants. Barkley was then traded to the Philadelphia Eagles on March 13, 2024 with a $37.75 million deal for 3 years. For the season, he has had 345 rushing attempts, resulting in 2,005 yards this season with an average of 5.8 yards per attempt, making 13 touchdowns this season. Brian Robinson Jr. was drafted in the 2022 draft, third round, 28th overall pick, and signed a 4-year contract with the Washington Commanders. His regular season stats are 187 rushing attempts, resulting in 799 yards with an average of 4.3 yards per attempt, making 8 touchdowns this season. To pick a running back that will win this game, I'd pick Saquon Barkley, just because he has more rushing yards compared to Brian Robinson Jr. Jayden Daniels, however, will be able to make up for Robinson's lack of rushing because of his agility. Wide receivers. A.J. Brown for the Philadelphia Eagles has made 67 receptions this season, resulting in 1,079 yards, with an average of 16.1 yards per reception. His season-long catch is 67 yards, making 7 touchdowns in total. Terry McLaurin for the Commanders this season has made 82 receptions, resulting in 1,096 yards, with an average of 13.4 yards per carry, making 13 touchdowns. To pick a wide receiver that is going to win this game, I would have to go with Terry Lawrence, just because he has the better stats coming out for this game. Defense. Again, I would just say the Commanders did extraordinarily well going up against the number 1 seed Detroit Lions in their game, sacking Jared Goff 1 time, which is more than many other teams have been able to make. However, the Eagles' defense was able to sack Matthew Stafford 5 times, so for the point for defense, I will have to go with the Eagles based on their sack record. In conclusion of the NFC Championship game, the team that I want to win is the Washington Commanders, because I don't want to see a repeat of the Chiefs-Eagles game, where the Chiefs will destroy the Eagles again. But the team that will most likely win today's game is the Philadelphia Eagles. To end this video, I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers and faithful members of my community. And please share this video to all your friends and family and tell them to subscribe. Thank you, and Skol Vikings.